What up, y'all? Today is April 12th, and we have Jupiter conjunct Neptune. This aspect brings a tremendous amount of imagination, creativity, you know, and luck overall. Neptune is the planet that rules our fantasies and dreams. Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion and growth. This is an aspect that can trigger events that make your dreams come true. Jupiter conjunct Neptune also increases our compassion for our fellow human beings, and we can sympathize with the needs of others. This is a good time for you to give to charity, whether you're donating your time, your energy, your resources, or your extra money. This is a good time to give to charity, and you're gonna see some voiced and very vocal opposition of oppressive conditions. If you're interested in spiritual and mystical things, this is a good time for you to really get involved with studying and learning about these subjects in depth and transforming yourself with these things. The ego drive isn't too big right now. This aspect is one that makes you want to be more connected to everybody and everything. Unfortunately, this aspect also, leads to increasing substance abuse and trying to escape, a reality, create a false sense of happiness. And this can happen based on, other planetary aspects to this conjunction at 23 degrees, 59 minutes Pisces. So if you have planets at 23 degrees, well, I'll say like this, from 18 to 26 degrees Virgo or Sagittarius or Gemini, these are going to be squares and oppositions to the Pisces aspect, and whatever house those are occurring in can be the areas where you choose to try to escape from the reality through substance abuse or, overeating or any type of addictive behavior that helps you escape the reality of your situation. Like I said, to my members in the rising sign reading, when the universe shows you that your reality isn't as pleasant and likable as you would like it to be, that's a cue that it's time for you to, really change, to create opportunities to change. The universe wouldn't be putting that in your face so you could see how, bold it is just for you to be miserable and suffering. The universe creates discomfort to trigger change. But a lot of times we're scared to change because we fear what's going to come up after the discomfort, or we fear that we're going to be in a more, uncomfortable situation. Don't take it that way. Take the opportunity to change. Take the opportunity to step into the spiritual world. If you want to be, escape this reality, you have to understand that the reality is based on your perception. You have to understand that as much as you focus on your suffering, you could be focusing on, this suffering is telling me I need to change something about myself, about my lifestyle. Rather than trying to escape it by getting blowed or getting drunk or going out and partying, being excessive, being on social media more, living in these fantasy worlds through reality shows and projecting your own, fantasies and living them through watching entertainers. These are all distractions from your suffering. And you suffer because you cling to things based on perception. And when the perception doesn't fit your reality, you feel fucked up. You have to make an effort to change, a conscious effort to change. Conscious effort to change, and that takes action. All you got to do is do it. The universe will put the spiritual energy behind you. Trust your intuition, because this aspect definitely kicks up your intuition, expands your consciousness. But you have to take the steps necessary. As you come in tune with your spiritual self and the spiritual nature of your world, expand your understanding of your purpose, you have to take action. Now, if you want a more in-depth reading on how to seize this spiritual energy, book an astrology reading on redclawconjure.com. Peace.